というか、使えないようにするかな。バーラン欲しいな。いやー、ゴミ。実にゴミ。死ねえ。おまごいじゃん。 別に。あ、女の子言っちゃった。は5000円かけてこれ。こう見すぎ。ほんとクソだな、このクソゲーマジで。うん。うん。いろいろ、さまざま。うん。
Well, what a sight this is. The colour. The stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is quite a scene here in this Grand Coliseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking good on the show, I'm certain of that. Vinicius Jr. Oh, right place, right time. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kaka. And here's Suarez. Bruno Fernandes. James picks it up out wide. Now this could be a chance. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pirlo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, shooting chance!
라ッキーゴールっちゃラッキーゴールだけどな
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we... Big chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's... Oh, he's on his own! Great chance! That's another chance! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yaya Toure. And here's Yamal. And it's Kaka. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Approaching the half-hour mark. Short changes him with that pass. Yaya Toure. Nemecha. Argentina are looking to break at pace. And here's Azar. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary. Tries a shot! Pirlo. Luis Suarez. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Messi. Vinicius Jr. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. Rummenigge. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. here's Suarez. Nemecha running with intent. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Kaká shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
まあ悪くはなかったが、良くもなかったがな。あ、そう。売れ行き悪すぎて。前に出してきてんじゃん。まあ当たり前だろうな。なんも分かってねえもんな。
ボールペン B8X さん、こんにちは、はつみです。
こんにちは。監督だけ欲しいな。とりあえず試合行くか。やべえ、これ AI 戦だ。AI 戦進んじゃった。間違えた。はっ。
So here we are, a new chapter begins.
最
New
悪。
heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
めっちゃ課金しとるね。
Well, what a scene we have here. Now, a fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, clearly, Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
He has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing.
知らねえ。
Pass has been well intercepted. And it's Lam. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in a great position here. Hoeneß. He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's following up. Goal! Manchester United! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Oh my god.
Referee's given a throw. Good steal, he just read it. Luis Suarez, renowned for his long-range shooting. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Manchester United currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Kaka. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Gullit.
Bullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Knocks it out wide. Pirlo. He's having a pop! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly! And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
El marcador se pone en el plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio.
Hmm. Mm. まあ別にいじる必要ねえか。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
お、電波4来たか。
So it's away we go then.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast.
And he shoots! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Consadole, Sapporo. Decent chance!
Ah.
He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how...
Shapes to shoot! Not the most convincing of passes. Cruyff. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Suarez. Maldini. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that has left him in a heap. Vieira shows great strength. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Turns back here, probably the best option. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vieira. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Oh, this is great chance! Goal! Manchester United into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Thuram. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. James, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Maldini. Pirlo. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
To Maldini. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Stam coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Rummenigge. Rummenigge going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now Pirlo. And it's Van Dijk. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Pirlo. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Showing good feet. And this is Ronaldinho. Kaka. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
やっぱ、あからさまにアンテナ4本だとおかしい動きすんな。クソガキ。
They're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So, into the second half.
うん。
Pirlo. Looking for the run. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. And it's Maldini.
うん。
Now Pirlo. Rummenigge.
うん
He is starved of space
だ
and
いぶ過
time.
ぎて、ウイング起きちゃってんじゃん。
Pepe. Pirlo. That's a good ball out wide. Rummenigge. Look at the space here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much.
It's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this
う
off.
ん。
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now it's Luis Suarez, a probing pass. Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Cruyff.
The attendance
So we've
for this
reached the
match
hour
was
mark.
72,306.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this is Eto'o. He's going for goal! Sensational from Eto'o!
うん。
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all.
マジで
Expertly
い
done.
くら
That's
航空
expertly
したところで
finished,
これな
and
ん
he's
だよ
done
な。
that so often.
いやねえよ。
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
クソガキがマジで。
Substitution for Manchester United.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
18, Pirlo.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Coming on the
Yeah.
field, number 15.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's on it. Can he get away?
Number 25.
Great vision.
Cantona. Substitution.
Tries a shot. It's in. And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. He's had a shot! It's loose.
やっと止め
And
た
there's
よ
a race for the ball. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cantona. And it's James. Cantona. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement on
14,
both benches.
Suarez. Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Xavi.
Coming on the field, number 17, Dembele. Number 20,
Seedorf.
Desiree Doué. Substitution
Nedved.
taking place.
Into the last 5 minutes. Now, can they get him away? Del Piero finds himself offside. Maldini. Matheus Cunha is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's Doué. Cantona receives it in a good position here. Nedved. Xavi. Xavi charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's a little off target. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Cantona. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. They forced the error and extracted the maximum.
何この時間
Beautifully done. They were ready to pounce.
決断したんかな
Clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Dembele ディビジョン1には勝ってディビジョン2に苦戦するってどういうこと？
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add
いや、やばいな、それ。
to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the Catalan capital in 2014, he became
や
the
ばい
last
ぜ、
piece
その
in one
パ
of
ス
the
ず
most
れ。
feared attacking front threes of all time.
Absolutely. He made his debut a few months into the season, but didn't really get going until around...
Oh, he's all alone. And the shot! Superb goal!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was
Yo.
thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So the game's first significant moment.
いや、やば
Earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
マジで普通に血管ありすぎだろ。
Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And this is Luis Suarez. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Luis Suarez. Schneider. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that was vital. Lam. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Nakata. Oh, important interception. Oh, that's a fine interception. Shot a goal! And there they go.
うん。
They have grabbed themselves an
こう見
equaliser.
すぎるでしょ。
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come...
He's had a shot!
は
He doesn't look too happy with that.
は
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
ぶっかいちさん、こんにちは、はすみです。
嘘つけい。なんか、表、
Can he get
めっ
it
ちゃ
through?
表、
Nakata.
さっきから事
Whistle
故、
now, there's a chase on to
事
retrieve
故
it.
多すぎ。
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Aimed beyond the defence. Bruno Fernandes. Varane deals with that comfortably.
これだな。
Nakata. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very shapes to shoot! And
言え
it's
そうだな、こいつ。
ぶっかいちさん、プレステ後のコントロールが壊れる CSM の設定
in.
が
One
ずって今か
sweeping
らショッ
move
プいかなあかん
executed
ち終わ
with
って
deadly
る。
efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective
Ah,
on the
sorry,
break,
hang on,
the
hang on.
key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Tottenham with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a
いや、な
clear
んで
increase in both intensity.
ボール目の前にあんのに触りに行かないんや、こい
To
つ。
try and maintain it.
いやー、頭くんね。
And
ほら
that。has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
このゲームは最初から終わってるから大丈夫です。
It's a really well measured ball.
いや、なんでやねん、マジで。絶対いけたやろ、今。ゴミパスじゃなかったら。
Pirlo.
ふっかいちさん、
He's
その
on
コン
it.
ト
Can
ロ
he
ー
get
ラーは
away?
もう買いません。
And this
買
is
わない
Luis
んだ。
Suarez. He is through here. Kaká. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he can thump it away. Rummenigge. Bruno Fernandes.
ちげえ。
Luis
マジで
Suarez
ちげえ。
Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the chance for a shot.
Huh?
Chiellini with the clearance.
だからクソ PSO。
ふっかいちさん、プレステ4でやります。
Pirlo. Quick look at his watch and the referee whistles for half.
いや、その方が絶対勝てる。
So we
マ
have
ジで
here
こ
a
のクソゲ
genuinely
ー。
competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at
あんな
half
野郎マジでよ。
time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and
ク
nail.
ソ野
Win
郎
this
だ
from the
よ。
off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
いや、なんで反応しないんだよ、誰も。
Now it's
おか
Ibrahimovic.
しいだろ、マジで。
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to
なん
deliver
で
a
そんな
better
課
ball.
金しといて PS4 でやってんのキモすぎでしょ、マジで。
Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Nakata. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Stood up well to him there.
下手くそなんだから黙ってボロ渡せかす。
Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Rummenigge going face to face with his great rival. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. Kaká! It's hit the
いや、もう
other
マジでさ。
line. That was very necessary.
ゴミす
Manchester
ぎるだ
United
ろ。
needing a change of fortune here. Tottenham appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That is good alertness.
Might want to be careful there.
Kaká. And here's Suarez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Stam.
The attendance for this match was
To Lam.
71,898.
So we've reached the hour mark. Kaká. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Luis Suarez. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Kaká. He's a sharp little ball here.
いや、もうマジで絶対 PSO お前。
He's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
どんだけ。
Knocks it into space. Pirlo.
マジで絶対 157%PSO。クソガキマジで。
It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
そうです。
Bruno Fernandes.
いや、マジでも
Pirlo. Kaká. Looking to play him in. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, that pass isn't the
本
best.
当終わってるよな。
Hasebe gets a foot in and wins the ball.
相手のゴミみたいなシュートバシバシ入ってよ。いや、マジくたばれ。ゴミすぎる、マジで。死ね。マジで不快だわ。久々にやったけどな、マジで不快だな、これ。
So changes a foot here and from both sides.
深市さん、周りにいるの分かってて
Manchester
それこそ
United
読ん
are
で
of
勝ってな
course
い
in a
方が
position
勝ち
to
なん
go
だ
to the
よ。
bench should they need a rise.
Number 18, Peeler. Coming on the
Manchester
field,
United really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
number
That could well have been
25,
it.
Cantona. Number 15,
Well timed, excellent
Matthias
interception.
Cunha. Number
Messi
9,
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's well spotted. More and more pressure on the
Huh?
ball here. Over to the right flank.
いやーもうマジうざすぎる。
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
そういう風なゲーム性にしてるや
Matthias
つがさ、
Cunha is a player who's
ダメなのは
always
分かっ
giving
てんだけど
defenders
さね。
headaches. Manchester United are running out of time and out of options.
深
Well, I'd
市
like to
さん、
see, Peter,
部屋
that they
の大
haven't
事
given
の
up
大
yet,
って
so
そう。
the spirit burns on.
Now it's Messi.
うーん
Can he get on the end of this?
やばいよね、でもこ
Super
れ。
find.
なんで俺、
Star
読み合いほぼ勝っとるよ。
Oh, that is asking
見て、
for
この
trouble.
ゴミみてえな
Bustling
取られ方、見たか
Oh,
見たか
brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
これ仕上げるの忘れてた。
Now it's Cruyff. Cross goes in there. Oh, that's
もう
wonderful
クロスしかできないんよ、こいつら。こういうゴミども。
Nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's
Yeah.
shifting through the gears here.
マジで頭おかしすぎるわ。
Did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's
やべえな、マジで。
as
こ
it
の
goes.
ゴミゲーマン死ねえよ。
Game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
100PS をこい
They
つ。
lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately.
なんでそんな課金して PSO でやってんだよ、クソきめえな。
Reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United just may have felt a little extra.
なんて嘘だけどね。それは無理あるか。てか5000円ぐらいかけたんだけど何も当たんなかったんだけど、新しいガチャ。
ぶっかいちさん、そんなことよりメッシがちゃんとメッシしてて嬉しい。
うん。まあマジそんなことよりだな。そうね。すごいね。もうアメリカリーグ行ってすっかり衰えてんだろうなと思ってたけど。アメリカのゴミリーグ行ってもうすっかりダメになってんだろうなと思いきや。すげえな。さすがにワールドカップだからコンディション整えてきてんだろうな。ガチゴミすぎるマジで。だからいい。
ぶっかいちさん、
なんでこんな
点を置くさ。
順位一番下のゴミにやられないといけないの。マジほんとゴミでプレイスキル的に。悪いけど。ほんとゴミすぎんなマジで。 あ、あ勝てたところで何の楽しさもないしな、このゲームマジで。なんで俺こんなに5000かけたんさっき。ふん。正直似たような能力しか来ねえしな。あ、やばいなぁ。思った。何も制御できないんだけど。やべえ、マジ。
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart.
Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is
Finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Luis Suarez.
Como are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Luis Suarez.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zico picks it up out wide. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Como with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Impressive jump. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
いやもうマジ。動きおかしすぎんだろ、ほんと。勘弁してくれよ、ほんとに。
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Oh, a gilt-edged chance. Big chance. And it's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
あれ、スライディング引っ掛けてレッドになればよかったのに。
And it was accepted with the
で、
utmost
PK でもう
glee.
勝ちだったね。
Movement here, and the pass was perfect.
そして、
Apply the finishing
どう
touch.
も。電波も早くしろよ。あ、切断した。
ぶっかいちさん、草。
しろや、電波もん。ロシア語やって。本当か？まあ、ディビさんだからかわからんけど、割と勝率いいっていうね。 ポゼッションで。
ぶっかいちさん、ロシアって差ししたよね。
そうなんだ。まあでも、あえてこうやって電波悪いやつにして、電波悪いの分かってて、まあ外人だからしょうがないかみたいに見せちゃってるパターンなのかね。って思わせたいだけなのかもね。知らんけど。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And this is Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez. He's being urged to shoot. And he's gone backward here. And this is Luis Suarez.
いやー、取れないの、今の。
Oh, that's clever. Maldini. Now Pirlo. Bruno Fernandes.
いや、まだ挙動マシだな。
And it's James.
これからどうなるか知らんが。
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Luis Suarez.
全然変えないけど大丈夫ですか？
He's chosen to go back. Lovely pass.
いえ、
It's loose now.
あら
They
よっ
want
と。
to get it back. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing...
And the shot!
うえ
And that was struck with genuine force.
Semenyo clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Goes to finish! Now, who's going to be first to this?
うん。
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Kaka. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Kaka. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vince, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Manchester United
Really do like their
ず
passes
っと
from
アホみ
deep
たい
detail.
に裏抜け狙ってろよ。楽しいか、それ
Yeah,
で。
but this is a system
ずっ
that can
とボー
only
ル持っ
work
て
if
てや
you
る
have
よ。
the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defense.
無駄にボー
Let's
ル
see
失
if
い
these
な。
forwards are
超
up for
絶
it
な
now.
技術ないんだから。
some intricate passing looking.
えいよ、それいい。
And that is quite
お疲れ様でーす。
a finish right from the top draw. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
もうブリ
It's
ッツ
almost
カ
drawn
ー
through
ブ
emotion,
し
Peter,
か
isn't it? The way he wraps his foot
入れ
around
な
the
い
ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
みたいな感じにしようかな。
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here
そ
now.
う。
Rice. Now that looks a decent ball.
あ、いいよいいよ。
Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Driving through the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caresses it through.
いいよいいよ。
And he
あ
was alert to it. 15 minutes till half time.
さすがにね、でも結構
Tomiyasu.
いい感じのパスやったけどな。
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
はははは。お、ゴールンかい。
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played. Rice.
いや、
Semenyo. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well
もう
stopped.
フェノパとかいらねえんだけど。
England ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
バグってんのか、
Bruno Fernandes.
そういうパスなのかわかんないんだけど。
Already.
なんか、
Manchester United
プレースキルの上げようがねえんだよな。判断が、プレーの
reset during the break.
良し悪しがわかんなくなっちゃうからな。普通に。
Stam did just about enough to come
プ
out
レ
on
ース
top
キルが
there.
養われないんだよ
And the
な。
party
このクソゲー
overly
マジ
willing
で。
to compromise.
成功するプレーがさ、バグなのか、その回線によるバグなの
Easy
か、
pickings there.
そういうスキルのせいなのかわかんないし、
That has been
マジで
cut short. James.
もうね、
Pirlo.
別にぶっちゃけ下手くそでも挙動が良かったら
And
勝て
here's
るからな。
Suarez.
全然上手くないやつとかいるし
Can
な。
he get it through?
順位3桁で。ただクソ重くて、
His watch and the referee
挙動が
whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly
そいつの挙動が良くてっていうか、こっちの挙動が悪くなってるっていう。
very much up for grabs.
どっちかっていうと、こっちの挙動が悪くなるだけなんだけ
Leading by 1 at the break.
ど、所詮、そのようなクソゲーなんだよね。
Deserved that little bit more.
マジで。
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the
マ
second
ジの
half.
クソゴミかすげえ。
Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now, can they get him away? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
ちゃんとうまいって
It's
思って
really
す。
well manoeuvred.
マジいねえもんな。
Suarez running with intent. No, that's been intercepted. Rice, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
ブリッツカブもっと入れよう。
And it's Rice. Rice. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took
で
on
取れるやろ今の。
And he
勘
cuts
弁
out
し
the
てくれよ
fly.
クソゲー。
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
腰あたりに当たっとったぞ。なんで反応しない。
They just couldn't pick out that killer
ど
ball.
うしたらいいんだ俺はそれを。
71,550.
Rummenigge. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
マ
That's
ジ
been
何をや
intercepted.
ってらっしゃる
Great
の。
positioning. So good from him.
Hazard.
マジのクソゲーじゃん。
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to
課
see
金
out
し
the
て
game
何の
with
意味
such
があ
a
るのこの
narrow
クソゲーマジ。
advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Hazard going face to face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Well, it just petered out.
Should be
No
a lot.
penetration at all, having had a great deal
腕を合わ
of
せ
the
て
ball.
るのか知らないけど。
Pirlo. Looking wide.
ただな
And it's
そ
Pirlo.
こで、いや
Well seen.
プラス
Saw
だっ
that
た
coming.
か。
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
ここヒールなんて聞いてないからな。
Kaka. Looking for the run.
あ、
Tomiyasu. Haaland chasing after it.
さすがにな。
Oh, perfectly measured that. Lan did well to stay calm there.
なんかチームが少ないんだよな。
That's the job in a nutshell now.
近くに住んでる PSO って感じか。いや、
Nice
近
physical challenge.
くに住んでる
They've got to be quick
ち
moving
ょっ
this
と電
forward.
波悪い PS5 ってとこか。
Well, that pass isn't the best. Vitz.
いつの間
Now
に
it's
か
Haaland.
判別できるように
Now
な
it's Rice.
ってる。
Now it's
プレイヤータイプ。
Semenyo. And that's
い
a
や、さ
good ball.
勘弁しろよ、マジで。
Quick to recover this.
Rice really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. This is the time you need that pace.
Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Chance here to counter.
普通にスタ
I
ミナ
think
ねえ
we're
から
just
選手
about
変えたい
done
んだよ。
here. And it's Hazard. And it's lofted through here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many
Yeah.
more chances can they realistically expect now?
これ耐えたら勝ち。
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
よ
And
し。
that is
うん
that. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
あ、ブロックしてる。おもろ。ブロックしてるわ。ガチおもろ。よいしょ。便所。よいしょ。ブリッツね。まあ一番は、この人ぶち込んどくことなんだけど、 うーん。うーん。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact
Tattara
that he
一応
almost never had to
division
make
2
a
か。
tackle says it all. He just doesn't
やべ
need
えな、
to.
マジで。
With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
That has not gone well. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Probing pass.
They'll want to make the
必
most
死
of
ね
this
えからな、
turnover.
メッシ。
Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well played.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up.
なんか
He would
怪
have been a
しい
better
な、
picture of
今の
what was going on around
パ
him.
ス。
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Ribéry. Now the delivery. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rummenigge knocks it into space. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's all alone.
Fuck you, bitch!
Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lyon are looking to go forward now. And Assar getting this one clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic driving forwards. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between. Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
James, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Approaching the half-hour mark.
やっぱしメッシな。
Mbappe, big chance! It's a goal! Lyon are level! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
James. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Very nicely done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lam running with the ball, and this is Luis Suarez. Oh, he's bustling, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Pepe.
もう、かくついてやがんだけど。
Rice. Pepe cuts out the pass. Half-time getting close now. Looking tidy in possession here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Suarez. And it's Kaka. Ribery. And here's the chance to counter. Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini wins the duel this time. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time, the score is 1-1. And so we're off again.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pirlo. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And here's Suarez. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. Pass somewhat off target.
終わってる。
He's on it. Can he get away? And he cuts out the supply. Kaka. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a fine line now.
いや、でも最悪。
Rice, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He'll try from distance. There was plenty of power on that. That's a throw.
Changement pour l'Olympique lyonnais. Le numéro 11, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 41, le numéro 17, Ribéry. À leur place, le numéro 15, le numéro 8, le numéro 12.
And it's managed to gift it back. Lyon are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of
やっ
course,
ぱ
with
し
the
メッ
ball
シは
flowing.
ちげえん
It's
だよ
over the top, long
な。
diagonals. That's the plan.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's whipped it across. And that's the keeper's ball. And now they can string out a defence. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Messi. Yaya Toure.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Marcelo. Valverde. He's through here. Stam. Kaka. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take in a good area. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here.
Changement en cours.
The keeper doing his best to put him off. Goal! Manchester United! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And yes, it's him again.
Changement pour l'Olympique lyonnais. Le numéro 10.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
À leur place,
Manchester United with the lead.
Tevez. Le numéro
Stam
42.
deals with that comfortably. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Dembele. Passing nice and neat. Oh, this is a great position.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Dembele. And this is Mohamed Salah. Maldini concedes a free kick for that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Salah. Shot, surely! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Chance for a shot! Has fallen kindly here. Oh, good finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Lyon cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
For options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Salah! Against the crossbar. No, just not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then. Lyon really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Passes short and sharp. Mohamed Salah. Valverde with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Luis Suarez, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
うん。というか、もしかしてブリッツじゃなくていい？
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. Things running. Maldini making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mohamed Salah going forward. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bullet. Ambitious ball here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
何秒後やん。
Can he get it through?
何秒後やん。
The shot. James. Kaka. It's a sharp pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Salah. Rummenigge. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he cuts out the supply. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
やばー。やばー。
Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
やばー。
Makaleli. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. That is good strength. Nice control. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose
急に
sense
つ
of
なげなかった
adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Now, can they get him away?
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hazard, he's picked his way through. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely
う
why.
ん。
And he was quick to react.
ちげえし貫通してるし。
Pirlo. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Pullet. Now he's got space here. He can run onto that. That's very neat. Opts to play it back. Kaka. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot's on here.
そっち
Acknowledge the effort.
Bruno Fernandes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that has put paid to that. Looking to play him in. And no, that was never going to make it. A chance!
いやもういやマジ重すぎ。マニュキーすらできないんだけど。
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
やはり雑魚戦か。ファイブバックは。
It's a very different game now at 2 up.
そこそこ挙動も良くて、ある程度のプレースキルもある
Well seen. Saw that
うん
coming.
ちくんには
That's great position.
弱いか。
So good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Manchester United have turned
そうだ
up
ね
with a
打っ
human
て変わっ
blockade.
て
This is
何も
top
入らない
defense.
というね。
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pirlo. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Luis Suarez.
いやーもう無理だろ。
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Do you think he's feeling the
Good.
effects of that tackle? Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If
い
the
や
game
ー
grows,
に
don't
しても
fix it.
重てえな。
The manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
.やめるか。あ、北西しな。
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Suarez. Coming on the field.
So we're off
is
again.
Number 30.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can
Yeah.
unsettle them.
Maldini. And that interception was most
イエス
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Salah. Luis Suarez. And the pass is intercepted.
何秒後にパ
Bruno
ス出んのよ。
Fernandes.
本当だから。
Pull it. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's delightful. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Ah.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent.
Look, they've had
Yeah,
their
they
chance
are
to
in
regroup
Guaricata.
and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's in a great position here. Van Dijk. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Makaleli. Oh, played right into his path. Pepe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kaká. And it's Kieran. Just about up to the hour now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely worked. And he's definitely onside. It's Asa!
ゴミゲー。
The man's a genius! About as smooth as
マ
it
ジゴミ
gets.
すぎるな。
And they are tearing the opposition apart here.
It's a
Simply
show.
breathtaking stuff. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
マジやばす
Manchester
ぎるな。
United find a position of real strength now. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very...
急に動かなくなったっていうね。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Maldini playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure
Damn.
there's any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Rummenigge. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Alberex Nigata do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard. Desai. Back towards the middle. Cafu. That's a good foray he's making. And here's Mbappe. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's an excellent interception. Ibrahimovic might just make this. And it's Kaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played.
キールじゃ。
Fermin. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cantona.
Oh, great feat, that. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This is
動きが全然違うな。
Kaka can see
It's
things
shimdo
others
sugiru wa.
simply cannot. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Cantona. Fermin. And here's Schreider. Chance, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cafu, aimed at the far side. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge stood his ground strongly.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cafu, looking for options for movement. Played out wide. Cafu, and that's played in low. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And it's Salah. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Manchester United. And he shoots! It's hit the uprights. And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Alberex Nigata have their second corner now. There's the header! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Albirex Niigata have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Cafu. Nice control. Cross from towering header. And a neat finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Albirex Niigata with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase
Mas
in both
José.
intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Mohamed Salah makes a dash for it. Could be danger here. And this is Luis Suarez. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
いや、死ね、かす。
The second period is on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cafu. Cafu makes a move down the right. Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Lopez. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Snyder. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a great position. Big chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Pirlo.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Mohamed Salah is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Well, that looks a decent ball. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Good read, needed to be. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read. And here's Ibrahimovic. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And here's Schneider. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge has created one goal already. And it's Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and
いい
stopped
な、そんな球取れて。
Running with the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thinks about the shot. Alberex Nigata have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
あー、マジうぜー。ふん。マジうっぜーな。
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 4
17,
coming up here.
Ibrahimovic. Number 11.
Stojkovic is short.
Number 23. Schneider.
Lovely feet.
Number 16. Ferren.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Cantona. Coming on the field.
Oh, strongly
Number
challenged
13,
there.
Suarez. Number 10.
Nicely weighted ball.
Bergkamp.
That has not gone
Number
well.
14.
Guardiola.
Stojkovic. Number 6.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Number 22.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
いや、マジゴミすぎるだろ。くたばれよ。
Shot a goal! James is there to clear.
Nigata really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
いやー、うぜー。
Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Bale. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Manchester United leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Stojkovic. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tries to pass it through.
Nigata really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, good take in a good area.
2 added minutes has been
Has a
indicated.
look and plays it forward. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Played into space. Nicely worked. And that is that. So the winners bullish and
うー
bullish looked
ん、
after
まあ、
a
ベッケンバウアー
remarkable
良かっ
collective
たけ
effort.
どな。
Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United against Portugal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
また電波
That
4
player
回よ
will be relishing this game to
No.
showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
And he's forced to go back. Gattuso.
また重くなってきてゲーム性が変わってきたな。
And
何
it's
そんな一発
Gattuso.
出せんやろ。
Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off. Takes a shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Pete?
He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's a good foray he's
これ
making.
だけ食らって
It's
ん
a
のけ
great gallop down the right-hand side. Now it's Cantona. And that is well cleared.
デルピエロに負けんなよ。
Now, can they get him away? And it's Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Kaká, here's... Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's in a great position here. Azar. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Cantona. And a chance! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just flips the other.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Marcelo tries to pass it through. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
マジ行動系だな。
This is Ronaldo, and And it's Bellingham. He's had a shot! It's a goal!
あー、うぜー、マジでうぜー。
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific
Yeah,
movement,
got you
Peter, and an
there.
even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference
Imagine
a
it.
goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Just past the 40th minute mark. And the Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Hazard. Kaka. Cantona. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Gattuso.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. He's through here. He's cut it out. Shot a goal! And a neat finish.
いや、くたばれよ、マジで。
More they've done it! And that is all they have time for. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Oh, good effort!
やべ、始まってた。
Header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
くそ。
Gattuso. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And here's Suarez. Cantona.
ってくれよ、ボール。
And it's Pirlo. And this is Luis Suarez. Good ball, good take. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're quick to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Knocks it out wide. Elects to cross. Oh, good climb! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Certain
だくそ PS4。
imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this
Oh,
was
you
coming.
could
There was a clear
favorite
increase in
them.
both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
その実力で。
And the counter is on. Manchester United needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Del Piero. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now there's a fine ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
71,649.
Lam. This is a promising build-up. Now he's had it taken off him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
いや、取れただろ、今の。ふざけんねえかす。
Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there. They know they've got a height advantage. It's time for them to use it.
He's going for goal! Oh, that was no
いや、マジでゴ
save.
ミだな、こ
He
の
was
ゴ
well
ミ。
placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Stam. Oh, what a mistake!
やばすぎだろ、マジで。
Shot! Goal!
いや
Two up now, and they are cruising. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with
Shit.
that.
Goes for a shot!
やば、マジで。
Oh, that was
いい
a
ね、クソ
brilliant
PSO。
save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Not the most accurate pass.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
ああ
Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
いや、死ねよ、カス。
Just about up to 75 minutes. Kaká. He steps in,
Yeah.
and that's the end of that. Rummenigge. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. And here's Suarez. And Burmo. Oh, that's neat. Marcelo.
は
It's a good run he's making out on the left.
いや、終わってんな、ほんと。死ねよ、カス。
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10,
He's had a fair tumble under
Nice.
that challenge.
Capone. Number 15, Cantona. Number 23, Love.
てか今絶対アドバンテージ取るだろ。
Coming on the field, number
Gattuso.
NPS4 だから取らねえんだよ、それ。
To his
バ
adversary.
グって。
This is a formidable matchup.
number 13,
Messi.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Ito. And there's green grass ahead of him. Stam pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And
Substitution
that's
in
been
progress.
intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plays it across. And
Yeah,
the goalkeeper's
取れる
not
だろ。
gone to that.
何パンチング
This
し
is
とんの？
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi's clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
やば。
And he is Rummenigge! Oh, it's come off the upright.
いや
Rummenigge. Now it's Bale. Pull it, looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And he was quick to react.
4 added minutes has been
He has
indicated.
slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pele. And they can counter here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Kvaratskhelia. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rummenigge. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? あ、ポーズ開いとったんや。吉祥。全然気づかんかったよ。And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United just may have felt a little extra pressure. Mentioned.
A very good evening.
くそ、君やな。まあ入ってくる度胸ねえか。課金しといて PS4 だがクソ回線だか知んねえけど、そんなんでやってるようなやつなんかな。お、ガチャ引けんじゃん。もうあと1試合やって終わるか。なんかゴミみてえに重いやつしか来ねえし。 つか見てんだろ、お前。ふん。何 ?PS4。ゴミを持てんだけど。早くやめろよ、お前。一緒モンハンやってろよ、クソきめえな。ふん。逃げた。くそきめえ、マジで。勘弁してくれよ。入ってこいよ。ふん。お話ししようぜ。ふん。怖すぎる。うん、クソガキマジで。
So bring it on. Colour, we bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway. The instantly recognisable goal belongs to Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker
Ma
in
nani,
football
PS4?
I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
And he has that visible will
So
to
思ってんだ
win
けど。
and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
And here's Cantona. Well, the defence proved
パーティー入って
infallible
こい
then,
よ。
but that won't be the
いちい
last
ち
they'll
打つ
see
の
of
面
him.
倒だろ。
Now it's Nedved.
そんな度胸ないと思うけどね。
Yaya Toure tries to pass it through. Pirlo.
自分都合悪いことを聞かれると喋れない感じ？イーさん、バカかお前。おもんねえぞ。
And here's Kaka. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's
センスもねえのかよ。イーストのセンスもなきゃ、ワールドのセンスもねえ。
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Pirlo makes the interception. Lam. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
早くやめろよ、お
execution
前。いいから。
吉野さん、いい太ってなん
Either
ですか
side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
うん
Lam.
もう、頭おかしい感じね。いいからやめとけよ、お前。
Is someone so
ゲーム
often
すんな、
referred
カス。
to as the defender's defender. And this is Tiello. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Zico.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in
いくつ
midfield. Not a
中二
is getting through.
話通じないけど。
Toure makes a dash for it.
あ
That's good vision. It's a goal kick. And here's Cruyff. Zico. Brilliantly cut out. Gattuso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
吉野さん、そうです。12です。
And the pass is intercepted.
え
Now
ー
it's Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that was vital.
うん
Shot a goal! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play
吉野
a
さん、
more open
ワ
and
ードセ
riskier
ンス
game.
あって面白いですね。さすが配
And
信
into
者
the
です。
grateful arms of the keeper.
あ、どうもありがとうございます。
Burmo. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost
ありがとうご
anyone.
ざいます。
And it's Kaka.
Hmm.
Luis Suarez.
いいからとっととやめろよ。
Now
人に
Pirlo.
迷惑かけてねえで。お前、マジ。
Cruyff. Pele. And the through ball. He is through here. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
うん、あー、マジ終わってる。お前みてえなゴミのさばってるからこのゲーム衰退してくんだよな。
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Manchester United truly have no
マ
need
ジ
to
で
panic. They
いい
can
年した
reassess
おっ
at
さんがやっ
half-time.
てんなよ。
And it's Lam.
ほんとマジ中学生であってほしいわ。まだ許されるわ。
Yaya Toure.
若年層の方が。
Intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso turns back here, probably the best option.
親の顔が見てみてってやつ。
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Lam. This is a promising build-up. Zico. Great ball if he can get there. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead. That gives them something to the break.
And now,
Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before
マ
half-time.
ジアホくせえ。なんでおめえみてえなゴミに負けねえといけねえんだろうな。
You're about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
ほんと終わってるようなクソゲー。 なんで風呂でも入ってんのか。
吉野さん、同じことしか言わんしもう飽きたからバイバイ。ちなみにパーティ送ってもこっちに一生通知来ないっす。わらわら。
同じことしか言わんしもう飽きた。そんな同じこと言ってる俺。いや別に入ってこれるだろ。通知が来ないだけで。まあどうでもいいけど。
So into the
だっ
second
て
half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing
オー
up
プン
here.
にしてる
At
し、
times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
どの道入ってくる度胸ねえのは変わんなくね。
Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved always looking for that half a chance. He's found the way through. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kaka. Now it's Luis Suarez. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Picked out, big chance! Well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got
いやー、
going,
ほん
they
と
were
終わっ
awfully
てる
hard
わ。
to stop.
Oh,
どう
one
したらいいん
moment
だ。
you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things
通
quite
知来ません
uncomfortable
っ
for them.
て
It's starting to look very
言われる
interesting.
の分か
This.
ってから通知
Well,
切っ
I'd
てんだろ
happily
俺。
watch this every week, Peter. This
So
is
cute.
exactly what you want from a big game.
Bomo.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Great vision.
あ
And the shots! And that's a good finish.
ー、やっぱ3バックしんど。
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the
Counter-がね。
ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
いや、そっち行っちゃうよね。
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Driving on and making good progress. Pepe deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
もう終わってるよ、ほんと。このクソゲーマジで、ほんとに。
Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
一体どうしたらいいの。
Now it's Cantona.
いや、ちゃう
Nice
よ。
interception, well timed.
ちゃうよ、もう。
And now the breakaway. Now it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely!
ラッキー。
Pirlo. Bomo. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pirlo. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Keep calm and carry on.
待てばよか
That's
っ
the
たな。
job in a nutshell now.
Yeah.
And it's Davids.
マジモチベね
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And they can counter here.
え。よっ。
Bomo.
いいパス。
Bomo running with intent. Cantona. Cantona receives it in a good position here. Back when it goes. Oh, he had to
Yeah.
and he did make it. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And here's Cantona. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
いやー、
That is
ファール
great
ちゃう。
defending, so alert.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Davids. Turan. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Davids.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
よし。いや。
Burmo.
えい。
Nesta
あ、
proves too strong, too smart. And it's Cruyff. Played out to the left flank.
There will be 1 minute
Nice
added
touch.
time.
Look, there
大
has to
事
be
に
more
か
urgency
い。
here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He slings it. Chance!
やば。
And that's a sharp finish.
うん。
And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike.
え、これさ、なんでスタム避けてんだろう。
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were...
「ブロックしてる」まあ、とりあえず終わるか、一回。じゃあ、とりあえずは。俺じゃん。コメント全部消してんのか。まあ、残ってんだけど。